Oh my God. Hey, do you like my stars? I have stars on my eyes. This is a first. I've never done that. I never owned star stickers to do that. So I did it. So this video is about the first gay hookup I've ever had. And let's hope that he doesn't see this video because it's awkward. He's going to know it's about him. But I'm going to make this very vague, and I am not giving details that I would normally give. Like, I gave details on other platforms, but on YouTube, I'm a little more family friendly. So we're not going to I'm not going to describe it. So there was this guy in my neighborhood that I became friends with, which is so funny because I really didn't have many guy friends. I was always friends with girls, but I don't know. We became friends in my neighborhood and we would hang out all the time for years. I probably started hanging out with him when I was in like sixth grade, so middle school. And to be honest, I was never really attracted to him. Like, never. He was a little, like, chubby. I was always a skinny kid. I was a skinny-ass kid. I'm a skinny-ass adult. I'm a twunk, I guess. I don't know. Am I too old to be a twink? But, yeah. So not only was he was a little chubbier, I've just never been really attracted to him. He's not unattractive. I've just never been super like, oh my God, I never had a crush on him ever. He has a good personality, so I could totally see myself having a crush on him, but I don't know. Maybe because I wasn't physically attracted to him, really. And we were just friends. We were friends. We both loved horror movies, so we would always, and my mom hated me watching scary movies, so I would like go to his house and watch them with him. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out when did this turn into something different? Like, we were friends for years and that's all it was, friendship. And like, I had already gone through, he was a year older than me, so like, we were already through puberty. It's not like we hit puberty and then all of a sudden our friendship turned kind of sexual, and actually it's like really weird. It's like a really weird situation. So like, we would always play these weird ass games. I mean, we were kids, duh. So we would play these fucking weird games. And I'm sure we are not the only ones that did this shit. Like, we would play college, and we were in college, obviously, literally, duh. And I was always, you're gonna die. I was always the girl. And I loved it because I always admired girls growing up, like in movies and shows. And so I would pick names from like movies or shows of women that I admired and thought were really pretty. And that would be my name. Oh my God, I'm so gay. But we were in college and I literally, to be honest with you, I can't even remember a scenario that we were like, what were we even doing? I don't even remember. But like, was I the girlfriend? I don't even know. Like, was I his fucking friend? Was I his girlfriend in this scenario? I don't know. But anyway, one day, so I don't know how to explain this story without giving details, though. This is so awkward because, like, literally, you never know who's going to see this. Like, literally, my local priest could see this. We were playing the game and, like, I guess we were going to hook up in the game and, like, basically it turned into a real hookup. I remember the first time I was like really nervous. I was so curious for a while. Like, I had been wanting to do something and I was like, oh, here's my moment. Let's do it. And it would progress, like, each time that we played this game and did it, like, it would be something different, and it got more and more, like, intense. But I do remember feeling like I was doing something wrong in the very beginning. Like, I felt shame about it, which is really fucked up. I don't know if this is me going to Catholic school. I mean, we were not told in Catholic school, oh my God, don't be gay, it's a sin. I think I had heard, I mean, even from a young age, you know that that's a negative thing. I feel like you just know about it. I don't know how I heard that, but like, you are taught. But it's not like in school they were like, oh my God, don't be gay, you're going to hell. Like, nobody said that. We didn't talk about sexuality in my Catholic school. Not until high school, and it was vague. Like, I don't recall having a deep conversation about it. So yeah, I felt like I was doing something wrong. I remember going home and feeling like this guilt, like guilty. Like, I remember seeing my mom and I felt guilty. Like, she has no idea that I was just hooking up with a guy. Did I even know the term hooking up at that point? Literally at 12 years old, I don't even think I knew what the word hooking up was. But let's be fucking honest. I had been watching porn for a while and I was so curious. You know, I wanted to try that shit. I was like, come on, bring it. And I didn't think it would be with him, to be honest, TBH, because like I said, I wasn't attracted to him. But then again, who the fuck else would it be? It's not like I was on Grindr at like 12. I didn't have a smartphone until I was 16, so... And also, a 12-year-old should not be on Grindr. That is illegal. I'm pretty fucking sure you have to be 18 to be on that app, and you should be 18, so please. But it's funny because I still never developed feelings for him. And, like, we would just do this, and I clearly, even though I felt guilt in the beginning, clearly I didn't give a shit that much because I kept doing it. Like, I enjoyed doing it, so we kept, like, doing it. And it would be weird because after we would finish, we would literally pretend like it didn't happen. Like, we would just act like that did not just happen. We would never discuss it. We would never talk about it. Like, it would just happen. And then we would go on with our day and still hang out. And everything would just... That is fucking weird. But, I mean, I get it. Like, I get it, but it's weird. This went on for, like, years, like 2 years, I would say. And then when I was a freshman in high school, I think he, like, moved out of the neighborhood and we kind of just stopped communicating and we stopped hanging out. And we just weren't friends anymore, which is kind of sad. I'm like, oh my God, we had such a fun friendship. Well, not just because of that. My mom almost caught us one time, by the way. So one time we were at my house and oh my God, I didn't close my door. I never closed my door back then. Like, that wasn't a thing. So that would be really suspicious if I was closing my door. And so there was a closet in my room. So we were behind the closet door was open and we were behind the closet door. So you couldn't really see us from the doorway. Like, we were hidden, but like, anyway, I'm literally doing what I'm doing and like, we finished, but I'm telling you, literally 5 seconds, 10 seconds later after we finish, my mom jumps into my room to scare us. Literally, if this had been 10 seconds earlier, she would have caught us doing this shit. I can't even fathom if my mother had walked in on this. Oh my God. I can't even imagine that, like, at this age, but like, oh my God, back then, are you kidding me? I would have died. I would have fucking died. Okay, so that worked out, but it was a close call. That was the closest one. I was like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't do that here. Yeah. It's like, okay, he's curious. I'm gay. Like, we're just doing this for fun. We're both enjoying it. But, you know, later in life, he literally got engaged to a guy, got married to a guy. So, like, he is gay. Because he never seemed gay. Not that you always have to seem gay, but I don't know. I really thought he liked women. Maybe he's bisexual and he just found the guy of his dreams or something. I don't know. I wasn't invited to the wedding, so clearly we're not close anymore. But yeah, he's married to a guy. I never really thought he would end up marrying a guy, but good for him. That's awesome. And thanks for being my first hookup ever. Like, clearly I fucking enjoyed it because, I mean, I kept coming back for more. Clearly he fucking enjoyed it too because he wasn't complaining. Like, I'm always going to remember him and that whole situation because that was a big... I mean, I've been with several people since, but that's just a very special, unique situation that obviously I'm always going to remember. So it holds a special place in my heart. Oh, side note, by the way, he had this friend. So he was a freshman in high school at one point, and I was in 8th grade because he was a year above me. And he had this friend at high school that was like this douche bag, like jock type of friend. And he would keep us separate. Like, we would never all hang out together. But one time he wasn't answering my... He wasn't answering me, so my weird ass, like, who does this? I hate when people just show up at your house. It's so annoying. Like, call me, and if I'm not answering, don't come. Like, don't do that. But I showed up at his house, knocked on the door, and he literally answered, and the jock friend was there, too. Like, that's why he wasn't answering me, because he didn't want to hang out with me, because he was with his other friend. But then I put him in an awkward position, because... Like, obviously now I know he's home, so he can't, like, make up an excuse that he can't hang out. So it's just awkward. I put him in a bad position. So he invited me to hang out with him. The jock friend was not very nice to me. And then at one point I saw a text. He sent a text to my friend saying, yeah, gay like Randy. And my friend was holding his phone and I was right next to him. And as soon as he read the text, he was like, like, he didn't want me to see the text, but I had already read it. And I was like, oh, fuck this. So I literally left. So yeah, like, his other friends, like, thought I was gay, which I was, but I wasn't open about it. But I think they would give him shit for hanging out with me, but he still hung out with me. So that was decent of him. Well, low key, he was gay himself or bi or whatever. But I mean, at least he didn't stop being my friend just because some fucking asshole. The asshole, though, I kind of wanted to hook up with him too. He was cute. I mean, his ears did kind of stick out. He literally looked like Dumbo. I have big ears, and I had big ears when I was young, but, bitch, he had ears like this. Like, literally. Like, who the fuck are you making fun of me, bitch? Like, but I wasn't mean, so I didn't point it out. I remember that text hurt my feelings. Can you believe that shit? That actually hurt my feelings back then. God, the things that we worry about that in the future, you're like, oh, who gives a fuck? Like, Like, I'm literally hooking up low-key with my friend. So, yeah, no shit, I'm gay, but he didn't know that, but yeah. So, yeah, that was my very first gay experience ever. And it lasted a while, and it was fun. It was fun, and it was memorable. That's for sure. Good times, the memories. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Okay, do you know how many messages I've received from people being like, oh my God, I didn't think I would like you, and then I watched your YouTube and I love you. Like, people, this is why we should not judge people based on rumors and bullshit that we've heard about them. People have heard rumors about, I've been told this straightforward. They're like, I heard a lot of things about you and I didn't think I'd like you. I didn't think you'd be somebody I liked. And then I watched you, got to know you, and I like you. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. I don't know, I think people just hear about my conflicts I have with people, and then they assume I'm this huge bitch, and I'm like, I mean, people probably assume I'm just a bunch of drama, and I'm just like this big bitch, and I'm fucking crazy, but, you know, I'm a nice person, okay? And yeah, I'm kind of drama sometimes. I have not been in a long time. Eliminating alcohol from my life has helped that. There's barely any drama, okay? So, love that. I'm about to go be a fat fucking whore and eat Asian food with Wayne. Like, eat a lot of it. I like these beef sticks, and I only eat white rice. I don't like fried rice or any of that bullshit. So, yeah, I'm gonna have beef sticks and white rice, LOL, with, like, soy sauce, Avi. Avi, I don't like just white rice with nothing on it. Ew, like, that's... I love when people are like, is your name Randy? Because they see my necklace. It's like, bitch, what would my name be? I mean, the only other explanation is, like, it's my boyfriend or something. Because I've seen girls do that, where they wear their I mean, that would be crazy to be wearing my boyfriend's name huge on my neck like this, but I mean, I do a lot of crazy, outlandish things. So, I mean, the fact that I wear my name this big on my neck is like kind of crazy, but I don't think I'd wear somebody else's name this big. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to be like literally obsessed with you.